Anyone else? Yes, in the back.
Okay, I've asked a couple people this. You're the person to ask. If you're in an abandoned warehouse, you're out of supplies. Okay, nothing. What you do have is a regular white T-shirt and a red marker. And you've been hidden. What do you write on that white T-shirt with that red marker as your last statement to mankind?
Let me just, all right, let me go. All right, so you're in an abandoned warehouse, you've run out of supplies, so I assume you're dying of starvation. All right, and you write, okay, dying of starvation, white T-shirt, red marker. Somehow you remember to bring a red marker. And you have to write something. You write, to the next one who finds me, bring more supplies next time. Anyone else? Oh, yeah, Joe, yeah.
What is the protocol for running into somewhat, say, aggressive other survivors?
Oh, oh, no, it's a good point. Aggressive other survivors. Now listen, all of you understand what I'm about to say next. In the initial zombie outbreak, okay, there's going to be more than just zombies. There's going to be panicked refugees, and then there's going to be someone else, another group, which is America's greatest natural resource, which is the redneck. All right? The North American redneck in his natural habitat. Now, the North American redneck has been waiting for zombies. Because finally the government will collapse. And he can shoot people in the head and it won't be murder. And it'll just be awesome. And he will be out there. Many of him. And he will not ask you whether you are alive or not. He will just pull the trigger. And so you must be careful, and that's why you have a gun with you. All right? Not to survive zombies, but to fight off Ted Nugent.
He was here last semester.
He was here. I'm sure he was here and shooting arrows at all of you. Yes, young man in the back with raising his hand. Yes, you, sir. Oh, zombies weren't surrounding you? You didn't have any weapons? If they were around you and you didn't have weapons. Well, wait. What's your name? Sheldon. Sheldon, would you mind standing up where you are? How tall are you, Sheldon? You're what? You're what, 4 feet or something like that? Sheldon, crawl. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
What about animals? Normal animals that probably feast on dead flesh.
Maggots
and stuff.
Animals. He's asking about it. Like you asking also about like pets and stuff like that.
Not becoming zombies.
Oh, all right. Here's the good news for all of you who have a favorite pet. The zombie virus cannot be transferred. All right. To an animal. It just transfers to humans to reanimate them. So if you have a favorite dog or a cat or something like that, don't worry. If it's bitten, if it feasts on the dead flesh, it will not turn into a zombie. It'll just die. Anyone else? Yes, in the way back. It's you, the Mike Ness looking guy. You're right there, yeah. Yeah.
What's your advice on clothing? Would you go for like agility or would you go for protection?
All right. Page 63. Tight clothes, short hair. Okay, because if you put on body armor, what are you going to do? You're going to slow yourself down and you're going to sweat a lot. So you're just making their job easier. What are your advantages over them? Speed and agility. So you want to wear the kind of clothes that make speed and agility. All right? Loincloths. All right, Gandhi. The rest of us who'd like to be a little warm in the winter, or even in the fall, just wear like what you're wearing right now with that hair. You're ready. You're good. You got the jeans and the t-shirt and the short hair. You're done. Well done, sir. Next question. Yes, with the glasses. Yes, you.
How would you think like the cold would affect zombies, like up here with the snow?
How would they affect them? Well, they freeze.
Yeah, I mean, so like up here, like during the winter, would we?
Here's what would happen during the winter. They would freeze. All right, let's say you're trapped. You're in your abandoned warehouse. All right. Yeah, we'll get to you, sir. Yeah.
Bitten, no, you've been bitten.
Oh, you've been bitten? You know what to do.
That was the point of the white t-shirt.
Oh, well, you didn't say you've been bitten. You said you ran out of supplies.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, all right. Well, all I heard was you ran out of supplies. No, you've been bitten. Then you write, don't get bitten. But in answer to your question, all right, you're in the warehouse, let's say, and you haven't been bitten, and they're surrounded. And then one day you wake up and there's snow on the ground and the zombies are frozen. Well, great. Well, then you can either A, get away, or if you've got plenty of supplies, well, then you restock and you turn the zombies into Zaxicles, and you just break their heads. Now, here's the problem with winter, is that they will thaw in the spring. So you just bought yourself a couple of months, all right? Come springtime, they'll be back. They ain't going nowhere. Anyone else? Yes, young man.
Do you use like an animal as a decoy for escape?
Wait, who said what? Did you throw your... Oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry. The gentleman was standing up. I'll get you in a minute. Yes. Yes.
You said be prepared, right?
I should hope so. That's kind of what we're doing here. Yes. Be prepared.
The person, meaning me, is already prepared.
Go home. Come on, it's NBC Fall Lineup. The Office is starting. You don't waste your time with me. You're ready. You're good to go. You're prepared. Go make other people prepared.
I was to see you.
Oh, well, you see, I'm here. So now you're prepared. Now, your question, sir. You were asking...
Use like an animal as a decoy, like if you had like a rat, say, if you were escaping.
Okay, no, that's an excellent question. And this goes back to the issue of vetting your group. All right? Now, this girl right here, she gasped. This young man was like, what if you have like a rat and you use it as a decoy? And she was like, oh. Okay, so listen. You have the ratatites. And he's going to use a rat. And listen, when we're done right now, you got to start forming your groups. So as you stand up, sir, what's your name?
Jason?
All right, now Jason, that's one of his plans. He's going to have a rat. All right, and if you're cool with that, you hook up with Jason. If you think Jason is morally reprehensible, you hook up with, what's your name?
Becky.
Becky. Becky, who loves rats. All right? Now, this is the issue. You may not want to be in either of their camps because there may be a zombie outbreak, and Jason's like, all right, we're going to make a run for it. Okay? Now, Mr. Sniffles, go! And Mr. Sniffles will go, and then she will run up and save Mr. Sniffles and attack Jason. Revenge for the rats! So you don't want to be caught in that crossfire. This is what I mean, vetting the group. Yes, sir, in the blue shirt.
If you absolutely have to pick a gun, which gun would you recommend?
If I have to pick a gun, honestly, I pick a little .22 rifle. Why? Because .22s are the smallest rounds in the world. You can stuff a bunch of them in. They're very easy to find. Probably if a gun store is looted, or a sporting goods store is looted, or out in Michigan, probably an ice cream store is looted. They're the easiest thing to find. Light, easy, cheap. You can hunt small game with it. You can trade them. I mean, there's one, you guys probably know better than me. There's this one sort of semi-automatic little .22, which they don't make anymore, which is like the most durable thing. Because that's the thing. You want durability before you want anything. Okay? Because you don't want that thing to break. All right, because some people, some of you, I know where I'm at. Some of you are like, I can fix it. I'll make my own bullets. No, you don't. You order it from Bass Pro Shops and you assemble it in your garage. You don't make your own bullets. You don't smelt the copper and the brass. I've yet to see even the most red of redneck guys looking for saltpeter. So yeah, just get your little .22. The war cry of the anti-zombie gun shouldn't be boom boom, it should be pop pop. Anyone else? Just so you know, this sort of group is going to be over there. Well, stand up and show yourself. What do you want to know?
I want to know if the government's telling you something that we need to know.
The government? You mean the people that can't fix a hole in the ocean floor? That government?